Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Pokemon Go video. We got a new rocket event. I hope you guys are having a fun time with it. Now, Shadow Tornadus is the Giovanni legendary. And if you do not want to complete the research and use a radar on it, understandable, then don't go past page 1 of the free rocket research for the radar. And we have found one of the new Shadow Ball toy. Shadow Claydol, it definitely should be pretty nice. Does lose out on a decent amount of bulk, but Shadow Rock Tomb is definitely terrifying. Shadow Ice Beam also can be very nice. We get an evil Shadow Gligar 666 CP. Is there any chance it has 666 IVs? I doubt it, but it's definitely been a fun event. Still plenty of the event to come. And we're also getting Shadow Groudon raids this weekend, which that's going to be a lot of fun. Purifying Pokemon, catching shadows, defeating the leaders, the standard tasks, nothing special about the free research. Yeah, once again, don't go past page 1 of the Psychic Spectacular. If you're on page 2, I would just complete the research, get the Giovanni encounter, so you can get next Rocket events free research. It is annoying that you don't just automatically get it for free, even if you mistakenly, and if you're still on page 1 of 5, even if you've claimed the task awards, not the group page award, if you've claimed that, then just complete it. But definitely been fun throughout the years having rocket events. One day we'll have enough rocket. Have been enough rocket events to finally get platinum medal for the Giovanni. 50 Giovannis is what you need to defeat. No one's been able to do that yet. One day. But very exciting. Shadow Pokemon Cliff with Larvitar. I'm so excited about this Phoebus hunt with Sierra, and Arlo has Wobbuffet, which is cool. 2 new shiny shadows. One of the best shadows in Alita again. And Cliff getting the return of Larvitar. We have Shadow Quillfish. Doesn't look terrible. But also, Quillfish isn't meta right now in Great League, and it's just too weak for anything outside of PvP. Although, if it is a PvP Pokemon you have built, it can be nice to Aqua Tail spam to break the shields. If you're new to Rockets, battling Giovanni and battling the leaders, they'll shield up the first 2 charge attacks thrown immediately. Definitely, if you're struggling with the Rockets, definitely have something like a Corviknight with the Air Cutter. Definitely very fast pacing to its charge attacks, and don't lead that Pokemon in the lead of your team. You can bring it in immediately. On the right side, you can switch, and you can get some free fast moves in, because there are some turns of the Rocket Battle not using their fast moves when you switch. But the regular Rocket Grunts, the Grunt leader battles, they don't use their shields. Definitely smart to farm down the first Pokemon for a bunch of energy to then just have charge attacks for the back line. For the second and third Pokemon, Shadow Outfit. If you do get an amazing Shadow, definitely understandable if you purify it, because really you're not. Shadow Outfit isn't really useful. Can definitely be cool to have. If you have a Shadow Hunter, I would not recommend purifying it. If you do want to, you can do it. We also have Cliff, and I brought in Terrakion. 3 double kicks for a Sacred Sword is very nice. And we actually just get some energy. And they have Honchkrow, and they may be flying, but they're dark, so neutral. And we do have super effective Rock Slides. It is a nice feature that they've given the super effective, not very effective like notifications. Definitely great. And now we bring in Shadow Mewtwo to clean up the Machamp. And hopefully one day I'll get a Shadow Hundo. Hopefully it's going to be Groudon. Groudon this weekend would be amazing. I don't think this is a Shadow Hundo Larvitar. But I mean, I definitely, I love rocket events. One day, yeah. One day I'll get a perfect one. But Giovanni radar has been collected. But before that, we find a Shadow Bagon from a Dragon Grunt. But now we are gonna solo Giovanni. Now it does have a flying in the back, but Giovanni always leads with Persian. And we're gonna bring in Lucario. Now Lucario doesn't get to power punches as fast, like as other Pokemon like Hydro Cannon users, like a Swampert for Alligator. But Power Punch being able to charge up its attack, Force Palm, boosted Force Palm, so much damage. And I did fail with a Flying type Mega because it was on SmackDown. And SmackDown is resisted by Lucario, but I mean, it does still do quite a bit of damage. And in comes Shadow Tornadoes. We have a super boosted Shadow Ball and kaboom! I actually thought I was going to one-shot. But able to Force Palm down, even resisted. And also with Giovanni, like unless you're like speed locked, it should be first, like it should catch in the first ball you hit it with. So good to Pineapple and get extra candies. And it's bad IVs as a Shadow. Now if you do want research, you can complete the research and then save the radar. I did use it. Because, that was actually my first Shadow Tornadoes, worse IVs than the first one I showed you. I mean, I like having the options for Great and Ultra. Definitely nice to have the options, have multiple. I was upset about not getting a paid research for a second Giratina. And that was a nice, wild, shiny Makuhita, an amazing IVs for Great League Hariyama, and it does look a bit better with upper hand. Could be fun, but this is the actual paid research. I mean, you get some like premium raid pass, some encounters. No good IVs of any of those encounters, but yeah, an extra raid pass. I mean, I don't mind paying for rocket radars. Definitely also a nice addition for working towards a medal. And I mean, it is probably smarter to save the Giovanni radar for better stuff. Hopefully, Mega Rayquaza in the future. And oh my gosh, shiny Weirdia. I did not know if Weirdia was an encounter, and I caught my first one. I was playing the game with the Ray Day when it was around, but I was on the road. I wasn't going to be remoting it for the shiny. I actually did do some remotes. I did like at least one or two maybe in-person raids, but wow. So happy to finally get the shiny and not having to do like 50 raids, 53-star raids after the event. But thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good time with the Rockets. Still missing Shadow Dino, but I'll find it eventually. But thanks for watching, and goodbye, and good luck.